feel like I repeat myself every single time, but every time I do one of these streams, it always, right when I hit the go live button, I realize that something has gone terribly wrong. Ah. Hello, everyone. Wait, why is the text black? What the heck? Granted, it might be for the best. It might contrast a little bit. Let's see here. Hold on. I can fix this. Oh. Guess I just did a bad job setting this up. Let's try this out. Whoops. Hello, Nico is here now. Hello, Mellow Milo. Hello, guy that likes frogs. Hello, Archie. Welcome, welcome. Now, so my microphone, it's off to the side, and I could just look at the screen like I'm doing right now, and it'll probably work perfectly fine. But, let's get this real quick. Audio is a tad low. Well, yeah, about that. I don't know if I can boost it very much. Yeah, so I'm using a new microphone at the moment. Hold on. And okay. Yes, I'm using a new microphone, or at least I don't normally stream with this mic. And this thing is a hungry boy. Like, it requires a lot of power in order to, properly make loud. So I'm just kind of balancing some stuff at the moment. It's stuff like this that you never figure out until you actually start streaming. So what I'm gonna have to do is you might have to turn the volume up, unfortunately, but this is literally as loud as I can get it. Anyway, finally some background noise while I draw. Awesome! I will provide the background noise. I'll just be here monologuing in the background. Hello, see you later. Welcome to the stream. Hello, N. Good to see you again. What model is it? One sec, the box is somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. It's an SM7B, a Shure. Scream into the mic. No, I'm not going to scream into the mic. I don't know if this will do anything, but let's see what happens. So I've got a little muffler on it right now. If I take it off, audio's gonna be nice and crispy. Then if I put a thicker muffler on, wait, this is the wrong muffler. This is for my old microphone. Huh. Where's the proper muffler? Where's the muffler? Is this the right muffler? Doesn't look like it would fit. Don't make any jokes about that. No, this is not the right muffler. Huh. Well, I'll put the old muffler back on. You know what? I think what happened, because I had my old condenser microphone that I started this channel with, and I know I stored a muffler in that box. You know what probably happened? I took the gigantic muffler meant for this microphone. It's a lot of M's. And, excuse me, probably put it in there. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, what did I miss? God, coffee, your voice is the most relaxing thing on earth. Thank you. I'm glad I can help relax all of you. And, it's, oh. Wait a sec. Oh, never mind. I thought the screen froze for a sec. Whoa, okay. Oh no, you're sick? Oh no. N is sick. It's okay, we'll help you feel better. No screams the mic. Please don't scream. Then it's louder. Mitchell Ding Dong Homie says, found your Patreon and channel a little bit ago, and OMG, I just want to hug you. Your audios are so nice that they made my day every time I listened to one of your audios. Please keep up the hard work of making audios for both the M4F and M4M. It's just so amazing. We just want to hug you so much. It's very nice that is. So that version of myself here is just so amazing. Of course. I'm glad you like them. Thank you, thank you very much. It's very humbling to hear. Yeah, definitely. I'm not going to scream. Nico, stop trying to ask me to scream. Been thinking of buying. Oh yeah, well, if you've been thinking of buying the SM7B, here's what it sounds like. I will say one thing it's really good for. I'm not going to scream, but if I raise my voice, it's very good at not peaking, which is really, really nice. It's been good for doing voice acting and stuff, but I want to apologize to everyone who was in my Darkest Dungeon stream last time I was doing it. I was rewatching it the other day to see how, like, you know, streaming games was going, like how well balanced all the audio was and all that stuff. There was that bit when I was eating nachos. I did not realize that this microphone picks up, like, literally everything. I got so viscerally uncomfortable while I was eating. And while I was listening back, I was like, oh no, I didn't realize the microphone was picking everything up. I was so hungry at the time that, oh my goodness. So whenever I'm streaming, I'm not going to eat or drink anything because apparently this microphone leaves nothing to the imagination. It's really difficult when I'm editing as well, but at least with editing I can reduce the background noise. Anyway, scrolling back. Hello, first time chatting, but I wanted to say I really enjoy your audio, so I hope you're doing good. Welcome to the stream, Ethan Davis. Yeah, of course. You're welcome to stay and listen, but you're also welcome to say whatever you like. Everyone's welcome here. From what I understand, granted, this only really applies to any Canadians in the chat, but back when I was in school, around this time we'd start having exams, so I don't know if anyone's going through that right now, but even if schoolwork aside, if you're just sick or tired, oh hi Aaron, if you're just sick or tired or doing work or drawing, whatever, you're welcome to just have this in the background. Right now I got a Rode NT1A, but I think I forgot. I don't know that model. Crispy Nacho ASMR, I'm sorry. How are you feeling, Coffee? Well, it's been, a little bit of, I'm a little worn out right now, but I also, realize I haven't, like, connected with my community in a really, really long time, so I wanted to do a stream and come back and talk to all of you, because I haven't really properly connected with my coffee mugs in a little while, and I want to check in with all of you and make sure you're all doing well, and if you're not doing well, I want to see if I can help you feel any better. Because, you know, sometimes when you're, when you're doing work, you get so focused on, like, you know, getting stuff uploaded every single week and writing and all that stuff that you forget that there are people on the other side of that are, you know, like, that you are servicing, and I don't want to ever forget that. I don't want to ever get to the point where I'm becoming like a work slave, if that makes any sense. You know, I forget, like, hey, there are people on the other side of what you do, and it's good to talk to them every now and then. Whoops. No, Kahu, please remember to hydrate and eat. I will. I had a big drink before this, and I made a bagel this morning. It was a bacon, egg, cheese bagel. It was really yummy. I usually prefer sausage, but I had bacon today. Hello, VV Vince. Poof. Hello, V is here. Coffee and my fellow mugs. Hello, hello. When new Aaron vid. More of emo boy. Okay. One in a second. Hi, what's up? Hello, PibG. BG, welcome to the stream. Hello, Alina4661. Hello. My life is ups and downs right now. Videos and streams always help. Of course. Here to help out to the best of my ability. Yeah, so yeah, regarding Aaron, there is a very, very big list of Like, there's a very big list of audios that people, want to hear more of because everyone's got a favorite character. And, people, sorry, I'm trying to, I see the chats, I'm just, okay, yeah, so basically, I promise all of you that I haven't forgotten about any of the characters. There's characters like Rave, there's characters like Aaron. Sometimes when I don't make stuff for them for a long time, it's either because there's something else I'm like right now, I'm working on the Persona series, which is the Take Your Heart series. It's like, that's a series that a few people have requested more of. And then there's the Vampire Listener, which is also on the docket because, again, people like that video, and y'all wanted to hear more of it. And also, there was the Future Boyfriend that I need to finish that y'all wanted to hear more of. And there's also requests for Aaron, and Rave, and Felix, and Claudia, and I'm very humbled that all of you, of course, want to hear more of them. But, point being, there's a lot of requests, like, every single day, so I'm trying to keep up with them to the best of my ability, but, so, trust me when I say that I never forget about any of the characters. Like, heck, I even still remember Hart. I don't know if any of you were around when Hart was a character that popped up one time. Heck, there was Hunter from Simple Pleasures, which I've been thinking of remastering that series. I kind of wanted to remaster Rave's audios as well, actually, because I don't think my acting was fantastic back then. Although with Rave, you kind of get a pass because it was supposed to sound deadpan. But anyway, the people crave the emo. Yes, I know. It's like, with Aaron's series, I don't really know where else to take it. It kind of already went, like, the story kind of already came full circle, so part of me thought about, doing it over again. Or doing something new with it, because those are always kind of fun, taking a pre-established character, but just kind of throwing them into a different canon. Like I did that with Bonnie the other day, and it was pretty fun. But yeah. Going back a bit, I get you. Back when people used to publish fanfiction, lol. Wonder many people are still pissed at me for never uploading again. Back when I used to publish fanfiction, lol. Yeah, of course, it's like, you want to maintain a healthy balance between, like, I want to do what I enjoy making, of course, but I also want, to make all of you happy, because, you're taking your time to support the channel, and, I really owe it to you guys. Very Sleepy Vampire says hello coffee and hello chat. Hello. And then Masky Devi says, Papa Mug, I require more of Rave. Pretty please, with the cherry on top. I know, like, I know Rave's there too. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you guys like how if you say a character's name, they typically bounce around all over the place. Oh, I need to talk about that actually, but Coffee Mug, I love your Claudia ASMR. They're amazing. Thank you. Yeah, Claudia's a lot of fun to write for, and his voice is a lot of fun to do too. I'm just debating on whether or not I have it in me to do different character voices. I'm a little tired right now because I'm like, my body's kind of deciding between whether or not it's sick. I've gotten 2 headaches within the past 2 days, and I have been stressed due to, like, interpersonal relationships. So it's like my body's kind of like, oh, coffee, we're sick. Oh, maybe not. Coffee, we're sick. Oh, maybe not. I feel fine-ish right now. A little low on energy, but part of that's also because of the weather. I don't know if any of you are experiencing what we're experiencing right now, but where I live right now, the snow was melting and spring was happening. Then it started snowing again. Then it started melting again. Then it started snowing, hailing.
Thank you for the super chat.
Whoa! Jeez, that's really loud. That just jump scared me. Whoa. Thank you very much, Franzini, for the super chat. Oh my goodness. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Franzini, you super chatted. If you want to, if you want to have a line read for you, I always like to do little line requests for people that super chat as a little thank you, so you want me to say anything, you can request something. Thank you for the super chat. That was that was really loud. I need to turn that down. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Edit in the Elements editor. Sounds. Yeah, we're gonna turn that down. Or I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it super noisy so that y'all can jump scare me. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, but yes, so it was, yeah, the snow was melting, and then my personal favorite part was when, it started snowing, raining, hailing, freezing raining, sleeting, and then just for good measure there was fog as well. So yeah, right now it's gray and there's sludge everywhere and it's kind of melting, so it's a little depressing outside. I actually closed my window and that actually made me feel a lot better. So I'm kind of just ignoring it all. Are you guys seeing that? For some reason the measurement thing won't go away. Anyway, so you're saying if one super chats won't get you to scream into the microphone? I mean, sure, but I would give a volume warning in advance and be like, yo guys, I'm about to scream. When snow melts, spring comes. I love that song. Spring will come when the snow melts away. But yeah, we all love you, Coffee, factually correct. The Persona series is so peak. I'm glad you like it. I love the future BF series. My other favorite so far. Yeah, Nate was one character that I really liked writing for, and it was kind of fun to like go back to his series and like give him another little like another little take. I'm just quickly editing the volume of all the super chats, so hopefully it should be good. Honestly, if there was a way to keep it like loud for me but normal for you guys, I would, just so you guys could enjoy jump scaring me. Actually, yeah, more to talk about in a minute. You were there for a heart. Oh, nice. That's an old one. Emo I use. It's okay. Take your time, Coffee. We can wait as long as we want. The only thing we find more important, don't overdo stuff. That you drink lots of water and eat a sandwich. Thank you, Alina. Yes. I will probably consume a large sandwich after this stream is done, actually. So my mama mug, my mom, she went back to my hometown a little while ago, and there's some very good Subway sandwiches there. Not like, sub sandwiches. I forget, Subway is a brand, a sub is a sandwich. There are subs sold at the local market there. You can only get them in my hometown, and I love them so much. And I almost asked her to bring some, like, with her, but my hometown is like a 7-hour drive, so there's no way that the sandwiches would survive, which sucks. Okay, maybe I like the Aaron series because it is an MTF comfort. Yeah, no, of course. Like, there is actually an MTM and MTF exclusive audios I have on the list that I was thinking of doing relatively soon. Kind of gotta intermingle that with the Vampire Listener audio and Future Boyfriend and Persona. And I still need to do line requests. I haven't forgotten about it. I asked about it back in January, and I just keep forgetting to do them. Because ever since I made the resolution to upload one thing a week, it's been difficult to find time to slip that in. But I even thought about just doing it on stream. My problem with creating stuff is I want to do like 1,000 things at once. Yeah, and then end up doing nothing. Yeah, I have... Oh man, there's so much to say. Okay, I gotta fast forward a bit because I'm falling behind on the chats. Yeah. So, there's another kind of sub. Coffee mug, can I tell you something? What's up, Elena? Also, the weather here is weird in my country. Rain season is over, but there are these intermittent rains that pop up anywhere without warning, so we're constantly wetness. Yeah. like, I'm excited for when spring just rolls around, but I have heard that this summer is going to be very, very hot. So, as much as I don't love the cold sticking around, I dislike intense heat just a little bit more, because at least with cold you can like counter it by like lighting candles in your room and dressing all thick and floofy. But with heat, there's not a lot you can really do. So yeah, regarding the that's actually the other thing. Because on top of all of the audios I'm working on as well, I don't know if I've been vocal enough about it on Warm Coffee Mug, but I've also been working on the visual novel on my alternate channel, because me and a couple of friends are putting together. So I'm, in my own time, on top of making these like ASMR scripts, I've also been developing a tabletop system. So I was making a tabletop system, and then one of my friends approached me, Blood Striker, and asked if I would like to collaborate with making an actual proper visual novel, because he's a game designer, but he doesn't know how to do like he doesn't really know how to write, and he doesn't really know how to draw, so he asked me if I wanted to do it. So we decided to start making a romance dating sim visual novel set in the new universe that the tabletop is based off of. It's called Pocket Realms. So that's another thing I've been working on. If I'm not working on a coffee script, I've been working on that. And yeah, one thing I wanted to do actually was another work stream. Just camera streams make me nervous, but I would like to, I want to share the progress on that as well. But just as I've been working on it, there's so many other stories and novels I want to write as well. I'm like, I want to write these coffee scripts, but I also want to work on Pocket Realms, but I also want to do this, but I also want to do that. And it just keeps going everywhere. I made Claudia, his sister, his mother, and male werewolf listener, but in the version I think they look like, and I want to show you how I made them one day. Yeah, if you are you talking about you made a script about them, or are you talking about you drew a picture? Cause I'm absolutely open to receiving fan art and stuff, or fan creations. I typically advertise them on my Twitter, because it's the close. It actually all originated because I don't remember when I started making a Twitter, but people started making fan art. It's a funny story, 'cause people were making some amazing fan art and adding me on Twitter, but I had a feature enabled where I didn't get Twitter notifications. So for about a month and a half, people were making stuff. It was Aaron fan art, and I didn't know that they were being made until one day I just happened to search myself up just to see is anyone saying anything about me? That'd be weird. And I saw that fan art and I went, wait, oh my goodness, I feel so bad. I actually I said this in the Q&A a while back, but I do want to make a proper video showcasing all the fan creations that all of you have made, because some of them are amazing, and I think all of you really deserve proper respect and recognition for it, because some of you have made some amazing things. I love cold. You can wrap yourself in 80 covers and be all fluffy. I'm dreading summer because I have the worst body temp regulation, as well as a fainting disorder that can be worsened by heat, all while living in the UK with no AC. Yikes. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I love cold. Oh, I read that. Yes, exactly. It's getting kind of late and I have work tomorrow. I wasn't there for long. Bye-bye. See you later, guy that likes frogs. I made them an app. Oh yeah, Gotcha Life. I haven't tried it myself, but I know that's very popular with custom OCs. So I hope that if I send you that one day and you like it, then I'll be really happy. Yeah, I mean, by all means. I don't have my email open at the moment. I could probably, one of these days when I reopen it, or heck, even just screenshots and at me on the Twitter, or I think there is the community tab on YouTube. I did open it. I don't think it's been used yet, but I think the way it works is that all of you can post whatever you like on it. So yeah. I had to close my email, actually, because I was, just receiving, so many false sponsorship ads that it just got annoying. I had to just shut it down eventually, because, oh, like, I apparently got one, just yesterday, but it's been marked as spam. That pretty much, sums it up. Yeah, like, I remember, let's see, I got one on the 21st, in February, 26th, 25th, 25th, 19th, 17th, 6th, 2nd. Yeah, one person just like, oh my gosh. And so many of these are like, I swear, like they're written by AI. Like, whenever, God, I'm trying to pick one that isn't like, because despite, even if they're spam or fake or whatever, I don't want to shit on any potential like real brands. But there was one that I remember I was like, okay, yeah, this definitely isn't a real sponsorship. I know I posted it in my Discord server with a few of my friends, but okay, you know what? If I can't find it, I'll just... Yeah, here we go. So I got one sponsorship that was like, "Hi, a warm coffee mug. Greetings from this place. We've been loving your YouTube gardening content. Your practical backyard demos and honest tool reviews make you a go-to for outdoor enthusiasts. We love to send you one of our 4 top garden hoses. Your pick, all free for an authentic review."
Welcome to the cafe.
Yay! Oh, Yuki the Wolf just subscribed. Welcome to the cafe, Yuki the Wolf. Yeah, and I was like, I mean, I appreciate the garden hose offer, but I don't know what channel out there is making garden content called a warm coffee mug, but I ain't it, Chief. I ain't it. I despise AI. Nope, me too. I'm not gonna get into it, but I hold it in especially high contempt. But yeah. Sounds like you got a lot on your plate. Remember, there's such a thing as overcommitting, so be careful not to get over your head. Oh, I know. The overcommitment's actually, so doing Warm Coffee Mug and Coffee Mug Projects, the other channel, that's been fine. But there is a couple of other things as well that's been piling on top of that. And that's one of the reasons why I had to take a brain break. Hey Coffee, unsure if you're gonna read this, but just quick one to drop and say thank you for your amazing work. To make long story short, your audio is relative as trans. You're welcome, Gaming Supreme. Glad I could help you out with that. Of course. It's very humbling to, you know, just, yeah, of course. I'm glad I could help out. Thank you for listening. Generative one to be exact, yeah. Coffee Mug, you might be surprised my username is Yuki the Wolf. Well, I could not tell. Well, welcome to the cafe, Alina/Yuki the Wolf. Sounds like messages I get from supposed fans creating Discord channels about fanfictions I've not touched in years. Gardening? Yeah. Ah, yes, a warm coffee mug. My favorite gardening channel. Yeah, I remember there was another one that, God, I need to find it because I need to read it word for word because it started off pretty normal and then it just got really weird. Like, where is it? Yeah, here we go. So, I got a sponsorship. It was back in 2024. And at first it seemed pretty normal, and then it just went into, like, totally out of nowhere. They were like, "Hi, warm coffee mug. Hope this email finds you well. I'm reaching out from blank team. It is dedicated to years of expertise in the field of voice live streaming. Your impressive voice acting talents have caught our attention, and we see great potential for your skills in voice live streaming. Allow me to introduce this network. It is a network focused on live streaming on TikTok. Our goal is to assist talented individuals with charming voices in growing their presence on TikTok, and we do not take any share of your earnings. We offer various different services such as technical support, stream optimization, incentive rewards, and audience engagement. Furthermore, our parent company aims to empower women to indulge in their magical fantasies through content tailored specifically for them, especially in Asia. What? Where the heck did that come from? It was just like, yo, we're gonna help you, like, optimize your channel and grow on TikTok, and also we're going to empower women in their magical fantasies. What? Why women specifically? What do you mean magical fantasies as opposed to just regular fantasies? What did that have to do with anything? So, yeah, funnily enough, the only, oh, hello, Apollo. Welcome to the stream. I didn't see you there. Welcome. UK summer mentioned before I arrived, crazy. I've heard coffee's beneficial for plants. I'll double check if it could be a fun hobby channel. I don't know anything about gardening, unfortunately. I took horticulture in high school and middle school, and I didn't learn anything. My horticulture teacher was mean, and then in high school, my class was very difficult. But yeah. Gonna caffeinate all my plants, but checking the source is gonna be fun. But yeah, so, I think the reason why I get so many fake sponsorships, because, like, you know, I opened up that email for, like, fans to either send scripts, or send fan art, but I think what, like, the bots that are sending them pick up is that I'm a relatively small-time creator who's probably desperate for more power or something like that. So they're like, yeah, we could easily scam this person. You know, they're gonna be desperate to take any sponsorship they can, and so they're gonna fall for this. And it's funny because some of them are like, they don't even try. Like, I remember one of them was just like, hello, insert username here. We would like corporation with your videos. I was like, well, when you put it like that, how could I refuse? Yeah. Yeah, funny story about mean teachers, actually, because going in the exact opposite direction, more than a second. Your audios became really comforting to me when I realized I was bi and I was going through some struggles with family members because of it. I just want to say thank you for all you do. Of course. I like to market a warm coffee mug as being a safe space for everybody. Not only just to get a reprieve from, you know, the rest of the world for a bit, but, you know, also to explore yourself a little bit. I know what it's like to try to explore yourself and to more or less get punched in the face for it. You know, people try to, like, they tell you you're wrong, they shame you, or lots of other scary things. So it's nice to have a little safe environment where you can do that. So, yeah, of course. But, yeah, so going through school, actually, it really is crazy how much of a difference teachers can make, because there are, yeah, in the horticulture class in middle school, the teacher that I remember I had, I remember one time we were just trying to, like, change around some plants in the greenhouse, and she told me, like, you know, go to these pots, take out the dirt, and replace them with new dirt. And I wanted to know why, because I didn't exactly understand why we needed to do that to take care of plants. So I asked, like, oh, why do we need to do that? And she looked at me and yelled, would you just do what I tell you to do? And I freaked out, like, my bad for trying to learn at school. So I was always scared to, like, ask teachers questions after that. You know, it's just one simple moment, but it never really went away, that anxiety. That persisted all the way to the end of college. So don't underestimate exactly, like, how much of an effect you can have on someone during the developmental period of their life. But then on the flip side, I remember there was one class I took in high school that had the potential to be the worst class I could have had in high school, but I ended up really liking it. So when I was in high school, I think it was around grade 11, I decided to take foods class, which is where you learn how to cook. Because at the time, I was kind of moving back and forth between both of my parents' places. Like my mom's one day, my dad's place another. And I never really learned how to cook. Actually, oh my gosh. My mom tried teaching me a few times, but I was like really scared. I was overthinking everything. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna make myself sick or set the place on fire and blah 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 blah. And then with my dad, I remember one time I was like trying to cook just like spaghetti, and he grabbed the ladle from me and said, okay, watching you is just painful. I'm going to take over. And as a result, I was very nervous about learning how to cook. So I thought, why don't I take a class on it? What I didn't know when I was picking my course, because when you pick your course, it doesn't really tell you exactly what course it is, because there were 2 foods classes, and one was like, I don't know, like EUG001, and the other one was like EUGB001. And both of their descriptions are like foods class, where students will learn how to cook. And I didn't know the difference, so I just picked, well, whichever one I picked the wrong one. Because turns out there were 2 of those foods classes. There was a foods class where it assumes you already know how to cook, and it's now teaching you how to refine it. It's like, cultural things. You learn about foods from other countries. And then there's the basic foods class, where it assumes you've never cooked a day in your life, and it's going to teach you how. I took the first one, unfortunately, not realizing it. So I was thrown into a class that was about learning cultures from other food, and I had never cooked in my life. Blood Striker was actually also in that class, though, so at least having a friend there helped. But I remember my classmates were really mean, because it was kind of like being in like a gym class and being like, not being physically fit. I was always picked last for everything. And I don't blame them, because it's like, I didn't know what I was doing. I picked the wrong class. And everyone was like really absurdly mean, and for some reason, some people in like foods class were just really smug. Like, you wouldn't think food would make people all that smug, at least in my opinion, but whatever. So classmates, bad. Course, bad. Where's the saving grace? I had a really good teacher. I'll come back to that in a second, because I'm seeing a few chats I should probably respond to. See you later, Nico is here. Thank you very much for tuning in. Gotta go because meds are kicking in. No problem. Have a good sleep. Hi, just tuning in. I'm living in a blanket currently. Hello, Morgan Moonlight. Welcome, welcome. Raptor VA says, hey bud, been adoring your Prime audios. Never had such an experience with boyfriends in person. Do not having anyone near me to share those feelings. Always were long distance. Long distance as well. Feel that. Well, glad you enjoy them. And yeah, I hope they help a little bit. Of course. Thank you for saying hello. Yeah, so I had a teacher in that class. Probably shouldn't name drop her because I don't want to dox myself, even though my hometown is 7 hours away, but who knows? Maybe some of you go to the school I used to go to. But she was really cool. She was very patient with me because she understood that I made a mistake. So she kind of went out of her way to come over whenever, like, I was trying to cook and coach me through some things. She was also just really funny as well. There was a small thing that she would do that made a really huge difference, where if I ever had a question, I'd come up to her and say, like, excuse me, I'll just say Miss T. I was like, excuse me, Miss T, and she would just say, talk to me, which was, like, very inviting. Heck, there was one time when I had a really bad workplace experience that genuinely, like, this is going to be one heck of a thing to just say and just throw aside, but had a very traumatizing workplace experience, and that's not hyperbole. And I remember just being really freaked out the next day. When I tried going to school, I couldn't focus, and she could tell something was wrong. She's also a psychology teacher, so she asked me, like, what's going on? So I kind of low-key vented in a corner in the middle of class, and I apologized, like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna focus on my work, but it's just very distracting knowing that someone could have possibly died yesterday during a shift. and she was very understanding. So, and she didn't have to do that. Like, she didn't have to go that above and beyond. But her class was really fun. She was really funny. And I ended up having some good memories about that class. Though some of the students were really, really smug. But I actually remember one of my favorite moments was I had to pick so we were assigned a culture or country at the end of the year, and we had to cook a recipe from it. I was given the UK. So I looked into different UK recipes, and I decided to make shepherd's pie. You had to just cook it on your own at the end of the year. And I remember I cooked the whole thing, and at the very, very end, I don't remember exactly what it was. It was like you had to transfer like Worcestershire sauce as well as like some other mix into the pan, but it was really dangerous because it was absurdly hot. And she came over and was like, I'm gonna do this part for you. I'm not gonna deduct you any marks. This part's just really dangerous for a high schooler to do, so I'm gonna do it for you. And that was cool of her. It's like on the exam, she low-key took over for a bit, just like, there you go. I think wannabe chefs can be difficult to work with. Yeah, fair enough. I just wanted to say thank you for everything you do. Your audios are such a comfort. I've some of them downloaded on my free player thanks to Patreon. I work in a kitchen, just promoted to head chef. No shade intended, delightful, just a bad plot. Yeah, of course. I'm glad you really enjoy them. Yeah, that's something I never really mentioned about Patreon, but I do have the option to prevent my audios from being downloaded into an MP3 file, but I never turned that. I never enabled that because the way I see it, like, if you pay for a subscription, I think, like, you paid the money, you should be able to just, like, whatever you listen to at the time, like, you can download it and you can hold on to it. Like, I don't want to be the kind of person who's like, you can only access this audio if you're paying me $5 a month. The moment you stop working over in the money, my pockets are more important than your happiness. And besides, like, let's say you pay, like, you get a subscription once, you download something, you come back to it like 3 months later, there's new stuff. So people say, like, no, if you do that, you're gonna lose a customer. Not necessarily. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm here to provide a service, not to try to retain, like, customers necessarily. It's not about the money, money, money. Though, that being said, obviously I do still need to eat at the end of the day. But that's the game, Actually, on top of that, there's something I wanted to talk about, because it's something I'll probably have to add to the channel pretty soon, or I'll be adding to the channel. But first things first, I worked as a barman for some time during uni, too stressful. Yeah, and hearing that, yes, chef work is 10 times more stressful. Yes, I used to work in a restaurant as well. It's funny, because I was the dishwasher. I like to think that either I was so bad at everything else that kept me on dishes, or I was so good at dishes, which I was. I'll admit, I was good at those dishes, that they just kept me there. But yeah, I was lucky to have really nice coworkers during that time. But yeah, working on line, as it's called, on space line, it looks like a lot, like very stressful. The only difference between shepherd's pie and cottage pie coffee, I don't actually. I think back in high school I could have told you, but I don't know the difference anymore. Please enlighten me. No, this isn't the same thing. I'm usually the only one to raise their hand in a class, and some professors have said, let's ask someone else. No, it's not personal, but it still hurts. Yeah, Blood Checker's actually like that. He used to always raise his hand and answer questions in class, and I remember... I remember it got to the point where me and him were usually the ones, like, answering or asking questions that our teachers would eventually have to be like, anyone besides those two. We took it as bragging rights. Hello, Cheeser Blaze. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to be patron for a month of you, and I'm sure this finances bounce back up. Thank you, Morgan Midnight. I appreciate it. Yeah, so, YouTube actually gave me a little offer not that long ago. They basically put out a little offer to me because I've been eligible to have memberships on my channel for about 2 years, and I haven't done it because I just haven't really seen the point in doing it. But they gave me a little offer. If I joined the membership program, they're throwing me a couple of perks. So I decided, now's probably as good a time as any to try opening those up. So I've been setting them up in the background. I don't think the memberships will be like anything crazy. You know, I want them to be optional. I don't think I'm gonna have like members only videos or member only live streams or member priority stuff or anything, because I don't like the idea, especially in a line of work like this, where it's like, hey, all of you matter to me, but the people who pay me money matter more. Don't like to do that. So I think I'm only gonna put memberships up for it's 150 Canadian, but I think it's oh my $1.50 Canadian, not $150. Oh my goodness. It's a very respectable 150. But yeah, $1.50 Canadian, which is about like $1 US, and that's the only other conversion I know. But and what I want to do is, if you get a membership, you have access to a bunch of very special emojis. You get a special like membership badge, and a little bit of credit in the description as well. And for the membership badges, at first I was thinking I was gonna do what a lot of other ASM artists do, which is like, or emojis, my bad, which is like a bunch of little emojis with my little like coffee persona just doing a bunch of stuff. But then I thought, you know what would be kind of fun? Rather than just a bunch of emojis of like, you know, just me over and over again, maybe I'll do like different emojis with different coffee characters. Like things like, you know, for like anger, Caden holding a knife or something looking mad. For like joy, like Bonnie beaming. For like a heart, like Claudia holding a big heart. For like a hug, like Felix giving someone a hug, so on and so forth. I don't know if it'd be possible to do it, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to have like little emoji bundles. Like you can get like 30 emojis or something for one character for just like 50 cents or something like that. You know, I want to keep it cheap and affordable because, you know, the whole world's going through some tough times, you know, like I'm feeling it too, and we're not all swarming in cash right now, so I want to make sure that like any way that you do support the channel is, you know, very affordable and, you know, that sort of thing. Because, you know, cards on the table, like, I gotta eat too, I gotta afford rent as well, but I don't want, at the same time, I don't want to throw you guys, you know, like, hey, buy my emojis for like $20 plus a subscription at the end of every month. Like, that's utterly ridiculous. But yeah, so just a little thing that I've been thinking about. I'll probably start working on the emojis at some point this week. I thought about doing a drawing stream, but I don't know, drawing on stream kind of makes me nervous still. So shepherd's pie equals lamb, where cottage pie equals beef. Ah, okay. So I was making cottage pie. Didn't know that, thank you. That's a very, any self-respecting chef should know the difference. Dang, now I'm craving shepherd's pie. Yeah, I kind of want some as well. Oh yeah, 150, just pocket change, yeah. Just a measly 150. I was just working on my D&D boom, and I'm looking to publish this year. I was excited to see you streaming. I love this your videos. I work. Building's very inspirational. Thank you, Chooser of Ways. D&D boom. Oh, I see me D&D book. Cool, you're gonna publish one. Yeah, oh man. I really want to show you guys what we've been working on with the visual novel, because I'm so excited to, like, share it with everyone. It's just in a stage where I physically can't. Like, it's like all of its code right now, so it's difficult to, like, read out or share. And, you know, it's a visual novel, not everything has finished being drawn. But that's the other thing I've kind of been like working on, and I'm like really excited to share that. I've been trying to like get through all of it as fast as I can. But yeah, okay, let me think, because there was memberships, there was the upload queue. Ow, my back kind of hurts. Ow. So I'm kind of hunched over, because if I go all the way back here, I don't think my mic is going to be nearly as loud. Excuse me, or more specifically, I'm not going to be picked up through the microphone. But yeah, I remember a little while ago I was thinking about whether or not I actually have the capacity to. Yeah, that's right, because somebody did a little super chat not that long ago, and I was thinking about, it's raining Felixes and Bonnies. And yeah, I was thinking about if it was possible to like do different voices. I think I'm warmed up enough to do it now, because someone was talking about Claudia, and I said I really like doing his voice. I think it's more up here in this like vocal range, because if it's always a little more upbeat. And there's always Claudia and Bonnie, they have very similar voices. It's just that Claudia's is a little more nasally, whereas, you know, Bonnie's is a lot smoother and sounds more like this. And I know with Aaron and Felix it's very similar because Aaron's is the more gravelly version, or not gravelly, but it sounds a little more, you know, like this, I guess gravelly, or is the best way to put it. Whereas Felix is not like that. His voice doesn't break quite as much, and he kind of sounds a little more like smiling. But that reminds me, I need to finish the Felix drawing I've had in my drafts and probably start drawing Aaron since I've drawn Bonnie already. Yeah, I'd love to see that. That's really, really cool. Doing that live. You're a wizard. I just really like acting. Coffee visual novel? I should talk about it more. So I advertised it not that long. No, it was really long ago. I think it was back in like December. But I made a alternate channel called Moffy Mug Projects, because originally I was posting about all my like visual novel work and stuff on like a warm coffee mug, and it just felt kind of weird because a lot of people, you know, came here for like ASMR. So talking about tabletop stuff and visual novel stuff just felt out of place. So I ended up making a separate channel for it. It's probably somewhere in the community tab. And I've been posting not very frequently because we're still working, but about like how the novel there is going. But yeah, we're trying to develop an actual like visual novel that we're gonna like post on Steam, and I haven't negotiated with Blood Striker exactly what we're gonna price it as. But I want it to be pretty cheap, because like there's obvious budgetary restraints. There's only 3 people on the team, including me, and I am both the artist and the writer, and I'm the only writer and only artist. So there's like, you take one look at it, it's stylized, sure, but the backgrounds especially, guys, oh my gosh. I like drawing characters, but backgrounds, I hate drawing backgrounds. And I have been asked in the past, well, why don't you just commission a background artist? I'd love to. I would absolutely love to. We need funding for that, so we're probably gonna do a Kickstarter at some point, but to do the Kickstarter, we need proof of concept first, and for proof of concept, we need visuals, and for visuals, we need to draw them. So it just keeps going in a loop. So I've loved everything about that project except for drawing the backgrounds. But yeah, alternate channel, Moffy Mug Projects. I'm really excited to talk about it. But okay, unhinged video of a random assortment of your characters, like Roll a D100 attempting to cook and arguing if they're making couch fried shepherd's pie, plot twist, they made cake. What the fuck did you all end up making?
Well, instructions were unclear, and we tried making the cottage pie, but it kind of exploded, and,
We made cake. It's strawberry. Do you have your voice all recorded by memory or any written cues? You create a range of voices and they all sound so effortless. Well, like I have a list of characters, kind of? It's unofficial. If I go into my documents right now and go into my projects folder and go to my coffee chibis, I just have a list of the characters that I made sprites for. Aaron, Adrian, Bonnie, Claudia, Hart, Caden, Kanji, Kennedy, Oliver, the Nocturnal, Nathan, Mitch, need to reboot him, Niles, I also need to redesign Mitch as well, Klaus, Punch Drunk, Rave, did I already say Rave? Guess not, Robin, Rowan, Shine Echo, What's Left of Me, Vampire Coffee, Silas, Vampire Coffee but older, Sundari Neko, Theo, Hunter, and Ian. Yeah, these are some really old characters, and then there's some of the newer ones. But, and yeah, with all those characters, I typically just have what I like to call just a get in the character line. You have one line that you can consistently say as them. Would a coffee visual novel be latte art? That's good. I wish I thought of that. I shouldn't have called it Moppy Mug Project. I should have called it latte art or latte project. That's so... I like that. I should have thought of that. Something Moppy Mug Productions. Oh, thank you, Apollo. Thank you for subbing. But did you actually? I'm going to open YouTube Studio right now and see if you're... yeah, he's telling the truth. Thank you, Apollo. That's really cool of you guys. Yeah, I hate drawing backgrounds, says every artist I've ever met. Yeah, except for my mom. My mom's the exact opposite. She doesn't draw people, but she loves drawing backgrounds, and she's really good at it too. I have one of her paintings in my room, actually. I can't show it to you guys, but I really like it. I'll trade you background art for voice acting in my D&D game. Like, you joke, but I'd be so down to, like, voice something for, like, a novel or, like, an ASMR collab or whatever. I just want to get my voice out there, so I would, like, genuinely, okay, obviously I can't do it without auditioning, so, like, I'll audition. Do you guys have projects? I'll audition for it. I'll throw my voice out there. If I sound good, great. If I sound like shit, then don't put me in the project. I love drawing backgrounds and really struggle with people drawings. Yeah, I'm the opposite. I like drawing people, but oh my gosh, backgrounds especially. Like, all my backgrounds are always really flat. Like, I remember when I did Black Art Academy, I did one perspective drawing and just gave up. I was like, nope, everything lives in the 2D plane of existence, and you're all going to deal with it. And, like, no one really had a problem with it, so huzzah. I'm still waiting for the day that you drop Stone Cold Steam Austin Counts beers to help you sleep. 10,000 bottles of beer on the wall. Okay. So full transparency, every time I see one of your characters' names, it's also my name, which I know is common gives catching up arcs and listening at work. Whoa. Yeah, that actually happened with a friend of mine one time when we were doing a collab audio. And I don't know if I can just name drop the person in question, but we were doing a collab audio, and I pointed out one of the characters' names. They were like, oh, that's actually my name. And I was like, really? Wow. I would offer my help with writing, but I feel like it'd be pretentious from me. Okay, so concerning help with writing, so when it comes to Anvil, the one I'm working on, Anvil Academy, Pogram's Anvil Academy specifically, I'm actually okay because I'm a little bit of a control freak when it comes to Anvil, just because it's like world lore for a tabletop that I built from the ground up, because I want to get it just right. But I was even thinking today, like, once Pocket Realms Anvil Academy, the one I'm working on right now, is finished, and I work on my next project, because there's a story I want to write called Our Hearts in Vain, there's another one called Bloom, and possibly one that doesn't have a name yet, but I was inspired by a little while ago. I was even thinking, like, it would be really helpful to have a co-writer, so that might be something to throwing out there. Actually, so concerning Pocket Realms Anvil Academy, sorry, I want to read out the chat. Okay, I need to come back to this. Wait, really? Can I send a link to the projects? Like, where do I send? I feel like you only have the productiveness. Yeah, I'm trying to remember character name, the speaker for the Night Runner audios. Oh my goodness, Night Running! I am amazed that anyone here remembers that. Thank you, I appreciate that. I can legitimately write free, but I have no idea if you actually need a writer. Yeah, Punch Drunk Throwback. Okay, yeah, lots of things. Yeah, so for my current project, I am taking up all the writing on my own, because that is a choice I've been making myself. But when it comes to future projects on Moffy Mug Productions and stuff like that, yeah, it might help to have, like, other writers on the team. Especially, okay. Oh my goodness. I'll answer the thing about, oh yeah, so chooser ways, yes, you were asking. Okay, so I used to have my email open, if there were, like, links to the project and stuff. if you have a casting call, I could look into that. But I used to have an email open. I closed it a little while ago because I kept getting fake sponsorship ads. But yeah, if you want to zip a link, if any of you want to zip a link to any projects, I could open it back up real quick right now. I'll tell you what. I'll open it right now. I'm going to close it in a few days because I'm tired of getting the fake sponsorship ads. But yeah, if you would like, if you need like, if you have like open auditions or a casting call or something to that effect, I am absolutely willing to throw my hat into the ring. Whether or not it's a paid project. If it's paid, great. If it's not paid, no problem. Right now, I just want to get my my name out there and do some stuff. I'm gonna... Alright. I'm gonna open... Publish. Okay. So if you go onto my channel, and I think if you click About Me or something to that effect, then it should be there. Okay. You have an open casting call via casting call. Perfect. Perfect. That would make it a lot easier. Okay. You remember night running? Wow, that's really cool. Night running was one of those projects I did because I started playing Cyberpunk and I got so obsessed with it. I would totally rewrite that script now if I did it over again. Because I remember at the time I had that whole thing of like, nah, like I know everyone's talking about like living for a long time and making a name for themselves, but I'm okay with dying into obscurity. And then as time went on, I was like, actually my philosophy kind of changed. But yeah, I remember the other reason I did, God, it's been a while since I've, wait, was his name Nathan? Oh my goodness, now that I think about it. We had Nathan and Nate. Oh, shucks. Well, I remember the reason I made him Southern in the first place was just because, Southern Western, I don't know which one it was, but I was a part of a Western project at the time, where I was playing a guy named Kennedy Orion, and he was Western, and I'd already been doing this voice, and so I decided, well, I'm already doing the voice, might as well put it into an actual script. What's actually kind of funny about that is I have an actual friend who's from Texas who taught me how to talk like this, but I remember one time I was doing this voice for so long, like we'd been doing like a solid like 6-hour recording day, that I joined him in a call at the end of it all, and I legitimately didn't realize I was still talking like this, and because I've been doing it for the past like, 6 hours, and he was like, why are you talking in that accent? And I was like, oh my, I'm so sorry, I was doing it for the past 6 hours, it just happened so subconsciously. But yeah, not really. It was also named after a song from BNA, because I started watching Brand New Animals. I got a few episodes in, and I was like, not for me, but I do like the song Night Running. Hello, Coffee. Hello, Silver Fan. Real question. Are you okay with fan work, like scripts about your orders being sent to you? Because I've had an idea burning in my head. Yeah, you can send me fan scripts. It's totally fine. Okay, I'm gonna see about the link real quick. It might just have not properly updated just yet. But, okay, see you later, Apollo. Thank you very much for tuning in. Still love Nathan. I'm glad you love him. God, he hasn't been around in a long time. That's the first time I've spoken as him in, like, years. But, yeah, no, like, I promise you guys, if you send me a script, unless it's, like, incredibly offensive, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, ugh, this is so in bad taste. Like, I'm a YouTuber, guys. I'm not, like, an official author. So I'm not gonna be sitting there, they didn't write the scene where Nathan Blorpschlorkin, they assassinated the character. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know where the, if I click more, yeah, it hasn't updated yet. Okay, well, hopefully it will update soon, because there should be an option to, like, reach out to me directly. Otherwise, I don't know. Comment the link to the casting call on literally any video, because, I get notified whenever someone comments on anything. If we've sent you emails or scripts in the past, would it be the same? Yes. I haven't changed my email. And in an absolute pinch, No, I guess that probably wouldn't work. But, Nathan's, that's the boy. I don't know why I love him so much, but I think it's a southern accent, but I love cyberpunk. Yeah. If you knew the people I've worked with and or helped with texts. Yeah, I guess that's fair. There are some people that really treat their OCs like precious babies, and, don't get me wrong, I am a little picky. Like, there are some lines I might tweak here and there, but legitimately, I'm, very honored that anyone would, write anything about any of my characters, and also, at the end of the day, so there's that, perfectionist artist within me that wants to be I need to get the character just right, but then there's the practical side of me that's hey, you have your take on this concept, that person has their take on this concept. One isn't necessarily better than the other, it's just that's what makes art so amazing, especially collaborative art. Everyone has their own way to see something, but be this is my take on that something. And I think that's really cool. I think that's really, for lack of a better word, magical about the ability to create. I mean, heck, look at the ASMR community. I decided to become a coffee mug. Other people have become so many other things, and it's really amazing what people do with it. Would we just send it to your email if we had a script ideas or someplace in particular we can dump our garbage onto your lawn? I keep my email open for script submissions. Now, just so you know, if you send me a script, my track record is not fantastic for getting it done quickly. Typically when people send me a script, it's in the queue of what I'm currently working on. Right now, it's Vampire Listener, Future Boyfriend. People are requesting Aaron, so who knows, but also the Persona audio. So I might not even do the script for a month or 2 months, but if anyone ever sends me anything and a few months go by, I promise you I have not forgotten about your script. It's just in a queue. I do try to prioritize listeners, listener stuff, but that's the thing about having ADHD. If something doesn't fall into your immediate hyper-focus, it's just not gonna get done. And it's really annoying, because there have been so many. I remember one person sent me, I think it was Brain and Brawn, actually. Because with Brain and Brawn, I liked that script a lot, but I remember I didn't do it for a while, just because I was thinking to myself, okay, supervillain mentality, and my mind was actually, we're more in the mood to play an assassin. I'm but this person sent us something, and they've been waiting patiently for a while, and it was yeah, but Kaden, you're gonna do that, and that sort of thing. Well, good news is the email thing is good to hear. Downside, I don't remember what email I used. Back lol. Welcome back, Dizzy. Oh, if I may be so bold, I'd use Bonnie as a son of a mafia boss in my D&D world. He passed away after... Wait, and he has passed away after running away to chase his true love, who is perishing to divinity poison? Oh no! Did Bonnie die, or did the mafia boss die? You know, Bonnie being the son of a mafia boss, it fits surprisingly well. I love the idea of such, a... wholesome being being yeah, my father runs a criminal empire. It's okay, I have ADHD, and somehow by reference, you know. Fair enough. What was I talking about a while back? So I was oh, right. Yeah, so going back to, Pocket Realms Anvil Academy, the visual novel that we're working on Mafia Mug Productions. Once we have a good enough proof of concept, we want to release a demo, so y'all can get your hands on a free demo, see what it's like, and then we're going to open Kickstarter and try to get, the Kickstarter is mainly in the interest of paying voice actors, because our biggest hope is that we want to have a visual novel that is fully voiced, but also, if we have, some additional funding, we want to create, special game modes and stuff, add more content to it. And depending on how successful it is, I've said in the past that I would totally be down to create, let's say it goes really, really well, and people want to see more of the characters. I really like the idea of creating, free DLC chapters to, talk more about, things that characters have done afterwards, and stuff like that, but right now, so we want the project to be fully voiced, so we are going to open a casting call. Yeah, what's up? You're running out of banner. Oh, shoot, am I? Reset the stream. Oh, yep. That's the end of our music. Alright, thank you very much, me from the past. Alright, but yeah, so we want it to be fully voiced, and we want to make sure, like, the actors are, like, paid for. I've already cast a few characters, but I'm going to make a proper, like, casting call for, like, the main characters, a few of the side characters, and I think what's probably going to happen, it'll probably end up being partially voiced, like one of those visual novels where, like, a text box appears and a character says something like, or yes, that sort of thing. But, you know, hopefully we could have, like, fully voiced characters. That's, like, the hope. And I've been going back and forth with other people on the team as to whether or not we want the player character to be voiced. Because I put a poll up on the alternate channel, and most people have agreed that they like having a silent protagonist. Or, like, it's kind of like MC in Black Heart Academy, where they still have text, but there's no, like audio to go with it. Because I have, we have a few, like, I have a few friends that really hate having unvoiced characters. Like, my friend Kaiser really hates the dialogue in Baldur's Gate because he says it's really awkward how characters will talk to you and then you click something, your character just silently stares at them and then they just continue speaking. But on the other hand, I know a few friends who don't like Mass Effect because they don't like how you have a fully voiced character. So yeah. We were thinking that it might be cool to add the option where it's optional that your character be voiced. Like, when you create your character, you can either have a voice protagonist, or you could just turn the voice off, just do your own voice. I don't know if that's possible, because I'm not a game dev or programmer. That would be a question for the 2 game dev programmers on our team. But, yeah, so I'm probably going to open the casting call once the demo is, once we're able to start making the demo. Because right now, the main thing stopping us from making the demo is backgrounds. Grrr. And that's the other thing. I have a very, you can see it in the picture there. I have a particular art style that doesn't mesh with a lot of particular backgrounds. So I don't even know if I could get help with backgrounds because it looks so specific. It's not like necessarily difficult or complicated. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. But going back a little bit, Bonnie dies. Their mafia dead. Quasimodo predicted all of this. So Bonnie was this somehow soft beam who exuded quite intimidation. People thought the being was a persona. Bonnie vanished, chasing their dying love due to divinity poison. Whoa, spooky. Hey, smooth like a sledgehammer. Hey, sledgehammers are pretty smooth. That's true, the end of a sledgehammer is pretty smooth. That's similar to what I want to do with my own visual novel style game. We're running on and off since 2020, but life is busy and I have no clue to start coding. Yeah. Kaiser, my friend is named that. Oh well, thanks for saying happy birthday to me the other video posted. Yeah, of course. Kind of went a little happy jumping off the wall. Yeah, of course. If I see that one of my coffee mugs is having a birthday, and, you know, it's not too late, I'd like to wish a little happy birthday. I usually, I see all the comments that people put on the channel, and, I still get nervous replying to comments, but I've been trying to a lot more lately, because like I said, I want to engage with the community a lot more. I want to engage with all of you a lot more. I think that's about it for, what's going on with that visual novel. Oh, actually, so Bloodstriker did commission somebody to write a song for us, and I didn't know that the person he commissioned was actually a very well-known musician on YouTube. Like, if any of you, I think the song, I think their most popular piece, I'm not certain, but the one I'm aware of was a Breath of the Wild song called Suffocating Loneliness or something like that, but their name is Sir Hannett, and I didn't realize that he had commissioned them to do our song, so they made us a really freaking good song. Like, I remember when I heard it, I was genuinely taken aback by how well they were given like the basic knowledge of the lore of Pocket Realms, and they like nailed it. It was really, really good. And oh gosh, so they want to post it on their channel, quite understandably, but the problem is they can't do it until I finish providing all the artwork for them. And I'm nervous about that, because they are a professional musician. I'm not a professional artist, but we're gonna do our best there. But yeah, so hopefully, I don't know if the song's on YouTube by now. I don't think it is. But yeah, as soon as the song is on YouTube, I can also start posting on Mafia Mug projects about like the actual tabletop and anvil itself. So I'm very excited for that. I get nervous commenting. Yeah, totally fair. I also don't comment a whole ton. I'm not exactly professional and I barely experience it. If you get me a line, I can voice a generic white dude free, no problem. Yeah, of course. I mean, we'd probably need a couple of extra voices, so that would definitely help out whenever the casting call is open. I will post about it, both on Mothmug projects, but also on this channel when the casting call opens up. Yeah. BRB, just opening the channel, another tab, images audio for art reference image. Oh goodness. Oh, I don't know about Mitch, because I remember. So Mitch's design, I did not realize that, because I remember I found a chibi image I liked, and then I drew it myself, but I thought it was just a generic chibi image. He's one of the designs he's one of the characters I've been meaning to redesign, because turns out that's a character from a popular manga. I didn't know it was actual professional property, and also me back then didn't understand copyright. So I would actually recommend you hold off on designing Mitch, because his style is like, it's literally just someone else's creation, and that's one of my biggest guilts. So I don't know if it's a good idea. I'll probably redesign Mitch one of these days, give him like an actual proper original look. But yeah, let me think. Rave kind of as well, because I remember, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's really cringe to look back on. I didn't understand copyright. So I just ended up like drawing chibis based off of other people's drawings, which in hindsight is like, no, that's a really bad thing to do. I think Bonnie was the first character I made that was like my own design, and then from then on out, and I think any character after Bonnie, I have been original characters. Yeah, I totally it's really cool that you wanted to draw him, but yeah, unfortunately, I can't in good conscience, that's one of my biggest regrets as an ASM artist. Heck, any of my old videos that have, thumbnail art in them that I didn't draw, I don't monetize any of them, because, again, back then, I didn't understand how copyright worked, so they're not monetized. I don't want to make money off of other people's art. The best thing about a rip-off design is you can redesign it yourself. I flatter the rich with my stolen jewel collection. That's funny. I hope I can remember that. Yeah, Rave and Mitch I need to redesign. Possibly Hunter, but I don't know. He was my first attempt at writing an OC, and he was fine, kind of generic. But I still trying to do my Tangle or Silver voice from Sonic. Anyways, maybe I'll post it. I never thought about it. If you're open to an idea and have a couple hours spare, ever played Bastion? The style of storytelling is amazing. The entire game can be played in 3 or 4 hours. It influenced my own style. Why does Bastion sound so familiar? Hold on. Bastion, not the Overwatch hero. Oh, I like the art style. It looks really cool. I don't know. It looks familiar. I'm getting deja vu. I'm not really sure. Rave is low-key my favorite character, only around by Bonnie. Yeah, I need to bring back Rave. Because he was also a lot of fun to create. Funnily enough, he started in Monster Hunter. I remember one of my friends made like a Monster Hunter series, and I was asked to make a character for it. So I made like the head researcher named Rave, who used his journal because he was socially awkward and didn't know how to communicate with people. And then when I started doing... oh, it's my Super Giant. That makes sense. That's people who did Hades. Oh, right. Before I end the stream, I need to ask a question. Post a poll. But, yeah, and I remember when I started doing Warm Coffee Mug, I thought, that was a cool character concept. I should make him into Warm Coffee Mug. Shall hold off on drawing Mitch and Ray. Is there a character you'd recommend me to draw? Oh, boy. I mean, it's a cop-out answer, but just, like, you know, which characters you vibe with, or whichever ones you like the designs of. If you force me to pick one, because that is kind of a cop-out answer, okay, I'm gonna open my coffee audio stuff, and first thumbnail I see, Nate. Okay, well, I guess that would be either Nate, or I'm also very fond of the Monster Hunter handler, which, that's another one I've been meaning to make another part of. I also love your recent videos. I love the Persona one more than I thought. Yeah, that one was fun to make. I failed. I completely forgot to make a reference to delicious pancakes, and I feel awful, but I tried to cram as many references to the game as I could. I haven't played Persona 5 in a little while. I've been playing Persona 3 Reload, and as soon as I finish it, I want to start playing Persona 5. Same devs as Hades, Special was the first game. Hello, Elliot Lynn. Welcome to the stream. By the way, would you rather voice a protagonist human character, a deity, comedic side character, hyper-focused supporting character, Pokemon gym leader? Well, obviously, when I was in acting school, one thing that we were taught was don't do the casting director's job for them, which is to say, I just gotta throw my voice out there, and they just got to, like, you know, the casting director will hear my voice and decide whether or not I fit anyone. So I'd feel very pretentious to say, I'd fit this character very well, put me in. But if we're just going off of personal preference, I'll admit I have a bit of an ego. I do like playing protagonist characters, but I do also like playing the really, like, hyper-focused characters. Like, playing characters that are, like, really high energy or sound kind of like, you know, like, kind of really out there and stuff. Those are a lot of fun. For real? Yeah. Which one is Nate? The name doesn't ring a bell. He's, When Two Nerds Fall in Love, as well as the, future boyfriend. He's the nerd character. So either the handler or the, When Two Nerds Fall in Love / meeting your future boyfriend. He's the nerdy guy. Going to draw you later when I have the chance. Also, fave character that I can add to the side. It's okay if I mention if I finish it. It's okay if not. Whoa. Okay. Fave character that I can add to the side. It's okay if I mention if I finish it. Yeah, you can mention me when you finish it. I'd love to see it. Oh boy. Every time I'm asked who my favorite character is, I always say the same thing, which is, it's hard to pick a favorite. They're all kind of like my children. But, not because you're a fan, give them special treatment, right? Sorry, I kind of froze for a second there. I can't pick a favorite, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to let fate decide for me. We're gonna roll the dice. I've got a 20-sided dice here. Let's see. 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Wow. That... it's not what I was expecting. Huh. Okay. Wow. You technically got a 2-for-1 deal. I rolled a 4. I got Elliot and Elias, the twins. And technically Elliot, Elias, and Ellie, but that's Oprimo's character, technically, because she voiced Oprimo. Well, right after that is Cedric, the Dark Elf, so those are 2 options. Brain Frank Reload. Who was the name of the bisexual icon from the BG3 Mall? The BG3 Mall. Couldn't tell ya. Not ringing a bell. I was re-listening to Aaron's series at work and it felt like I fell in love all over again. Aww. That's really cute. I'm really glad that How many sides does a 20-sided have? Just wondering. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, I'm thinking so hard. How many sides does a 20-sided dice have? What's the name of that cat from Garfield? I don't know. Oh. Okay, I don't know if you guys have been able to hear it in the background, but our sump pump has been going off all day because with all the snow melting, it's been preventing the house from flooding. But I keep hearing, like, water dripping, and it's kind of freaking me out. The one character who plays Baldur's Gate with us, and we go to the shopping mall to get a controller. Yeah, I was gonna say Nate. No, that's not Nate, that's Oliver. Right, Oliver. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oliver was a character who I liked playing him, but I really messed up his design. I remember my deadline was coming up, like I had to get the audio out by the end of the day, and I was still drawing the thumbnail, and I was just in one of those, like, slumps. If any of you are an artist, you know the feeling where you're trying to draw, but for some reason on this particular day, just nothing's working. You can't make lines connect. Like, everything just looks bad, and I eventually just gave up. I'm not proud of Oliver's design. I had something in my head, and it didn't quite work out. No way, I love the twins. I'll draw them both, promise. Oh, awesome. Okay, that works out great then. I need more Oliver. Yeah, so Oliver kind of walked so Nate could run. Nate kind of took his place. BRB, my girlfriend made food. Yeah, no problem. I'm actually probably going to end the stream soon because I'm starting to get hungry, and as I learned during the Darkest Dungeon stream, I cannot eat during a stream because this microphone picks up literally everything. Before I go, though, hold on a second. I'm very curious about my muffler. I don't know if you guys can still hear me. Because I had my muffler, and I think I put the wrong one in the wrong case. No. There's no muffler in here. Where's my old microphone? I literally pulled it out not that long ago. Because I had my old condenser microphone that was a lot less sensitive than this one. Is it down here? Oh, it's down here. I put it under my desk. Oh my gosh, I left my Magic the Gathering deck down here. I forgot. One of my books fell over too. Oh, my mask is down here as well, my streaming mask. Okay, I gotta be careful standing up. I don't want to hit my head on my desk. Youch. Ugh. Okay. Oh shit, who is Nate? The, When Two Nerds Fall in Love and the future boyfriend. I get issues with my art too. It's just like my art skills suddenly vanish. Yeah. Come back, I need that, please. Yeah. Well, thanks for answering. Kinda thought there were 5 sides. Yeah. Okay. I think that's probably a good place to stop. I not only am hungry, I also gotta use the bathroom. Thank you all for tuning into the stream. It was lovely to get to, reconnect with all of you once again, and I hope all of you stay safe out there and stay dry as well, because it is spring is clawing its way to the surface, but winter just won't quite let it go. So thank you all for being such a lovely audience, and yeah, my email should be open on the channel pretty soon. I'm gonna double check that real quick. So to everyone who said they wanted to email me some stuff, I'm not going to keep it open for very long because, unfortunately, the fake sponsorship ads are getting very annoying, and, but, Yeah, okay. If I open up the About page, right now it's, I'm on PC, but it's under More Info. There's nothing that says View Email Address. So yeah. I don't know if there will be an audio at the, by the end of the week. Too pure for you, did I join too late? Yeah, we're just wrapping up, but it's okay. You still managed to come right at the very end. Welcome to the stream. It's okay, I suck remembering names as well, Chooser of Ways, there's so many different characters. But, yeah, I don't know if there will be an audio at the end of the week, because I'm doing my other job at the moment, but, I'm gonna try to get something out. But, yeah, thank you all for, tuning in, and all of you have a good night, and I hope you all get lots of rest, and drink lots of water. Blip. Okay. See you all later. See you next stream. I just realized I was going to do a poll and I totally forgot to. I guess I'll do it as a community post. Oh well. Bye-bye.